Welcome back to the learning programming. So today I will going to start the second chapter from the book Communicating with Computers for class 8. This chapter name Formatting Worksheet and Entering Excel Formula. So in this lesson I will discuss with you. In this lesson we will learn about field cell automatically by autofill function, perform automatic calculation, and printing worksheet. So these are the very basic functions of Excel we will learn about in this chapter. So today's discussion topic is field cell automatically autofill different type of Excel function, and these Excel function we will learn today, and also we can perform in Excel. So we are complete idea we take about this function, how to use it. So this chapter is very important for your practical examination as well as theory exam. So I request everyone should focus on the topic. So let's go to start the class. The student first open Excel software. First go to the start button, click on all program, then choose Microsoft folder and click on Excel 2007. Okay, so that is the process to open Excel software. Now we are discussing about the autofill function. So before start the function, I tell you what is autofill. So the field in series or quickly and easily means filled by the data easily and also quickly. Excel provides the autofill features. When we select like on two or more field, like we have input a number, look at the understand how to use the autofill function. Just we have input 1, then 2, and then select the select two cells, like select 1, 2 and more cells that form the basic of series. Drag the autofill handles and it is a black box. Black box appear at the left corner side with a plus sign, and then you drag it. So automatically arrange the number with 10. So the black square box appear at the lower right corner of the active cell, and then you drag the mouse. So autofill features look at the starting cells like 1 and the ending cells, analyzes what the data in rest of cells should be, and then the field data is automatically. Like another example, you see I have put 1 and again here 3. So there is a one difference. If you drag the mouse after selected the cell and by the autofill, so that number will be difference into 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 30. So these are very easily we can use or make a different type of series. Like 0, first you input 0, then you write 5. So if you drag this mouse, the next number will become 10, then 15, then 20, like that. So that is a very useful function as a autofill. Suppose if you enter like A, B, so if you drag the mouse, so field number will become like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And after I automatically again started from what is the reason of all 26 later not yet. The reason is that we are not entering our alphabet in the custom edit list. Where the custom edit list, first you click on the Office button, Microsoft Office button. Then click on Excel options, and here you see that edit custom list. Now here the series A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I up to I as written here, but if you enter in some more alphabet to add, so you press enter, then you write J, then K. Okay, so write the capital letter, so J and K, L, N, N, O, P. P. Okay. So then click on add button. So automatically that list added, and then click on OK. And finally click the OK button for close the Excel option window. Then now you write here A, B. Okay. Only that's it you write, and then drag to fill the mouse. Automatically after you have added the alphabets also come. Or A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay. I, J, K, L. So we can also make the like alphabet type of series. So we can very easily by using autofill. I hope students you understand what is the autofill function. And some you teacher tell you you prepare your friend names, like your 20 friends are there. You make a list of the friend name, and that name or you regularly use it in Excel. So you can aggregate type. No. So we can also use that autofill function by add number in the custom list. Like suppose you add your friend's name, like edit custom. Okay, here I am writing like Sachin. Okay, enter. So okay, then John. Okay, then write 0 and okay. So then click on add. So that list also added in the custom list as a custom list. So click on OK, and here finally close the button, and first you write the Sachin, S-A-C-H-I-N, and after you drag the mouse. So automatically name will get. Okay. So that is a very useful function for autofill. So we can also create and practice at your home. So that is the autofill function in Excel. Now move on to the next topic. Now here you see I have written some of built-in function that is already here in Excel, and now we explain each and every function and also perform in Excel. First, today function. What is today function? Excel provide the returns the current date and time, and this function will replace the data whenever the worksheet is recalculated. That means today function will return the always current and date from the message. What is the current date? Here I am saying 19/4/2020. That is the current date. If you type the today function and pressing tab and then close the bracket, and you see that current date automatically show on your worksheet. Okay, that is a today function. Next, now function, and you are note every function definition and try to perform on your computer. So return the current date and time. That's the function used for now. Now is a function that is return current date and time. So if you is printer, so current date and time both are displayed, and today function only return the current date. Use the day function. Here the day function when you type, that is serial number you want as a argument. So I have choose the argument now function results. And what is the day function? Return the day of the month as a number between 1 to 31. Okay. So if you press the enter, so that current date of the month will be displayed. So today is the 19th day of the month, so 19 will be displayed here. Like here, same serial number I am using. That is year 2020 is a year. So you see that's the current year already displayed. Now next, month function. Month function actually return the month a number from January to December. So as a number will be represent your month. Extract the month a given date as a number between 1 to 12. So here you put the reference and given the reference as a now function and the interest. So here you see that April, that is 4, that is the month of April. Now delete this one. Next function is a numerical function, sum. Sum function is very useful, which is used to sum of numerical values present in the range of a cell, or it's a given argument. It's a numerical formula in Excel. So how it is useful? See, first we write sum, then give first bracket and type the first argument 10 numbers, then the second numbers, comma, and 30. When you give the comma, that is comma are separated each and every numbers. Okay, and then close your bracket and press the enter. What the result will give? 30, 30, 60. So sum result will be 60. Understand? So that is a sum function. If you want your sum function as a working with the cell reference, you can also use it. Like here I am putting 5, 6 and 7. So these are the cells. What is the cell? Cell number shown here, F8, the current cell. That's the active cell. This is the active cell, G8, and G8 means 6. And here H8 means 7. So here you are performing a function equal sum. Then choose the first number, that is F8, and keep the column. Okay, this is the column, and this is the last number. That is means you have select the total range of the numbers and press enter. So 18 will become, it is 5 and 6, 11, 11 and 7, it is 18. The sum function also we can use by the reference of the cell. Move on to the next function, mean. Mean function means actually return the smallest value from the given specified set of numeric values. So here you type like I am two number input here, 8, 2, 9, 11, 15, okay, 3, that's it. And what is the smallest number? Smallest number here 2. So if you press the enter, only the smallest number will be written. As well as the max function. Max function returns the maximum value supplied set of the numeric value. So equal function, then write max, press here and give that value 100, 800, 5, okay, 1000, then 600. Okay. So tell you now which was the highest value? 1000. So I have already given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th number I have entered, and the maximum Excel function return to the maximum value from the given number in a range. Okay, so press enter. So here you see, here 1000, here 2000. Okay, now press enter. So 1000. So understand, students, how formula is performed in Excel. Next, ABS, that is absolute function. Absolute function return the absolute value. That means when you put the negative numbers, that number will be converted into a positive. Or also remove the minus or symbol. Remove the symbols of a present number. Like if you press 25 minus 25, when you press the enter, only become 25. That means ABS function remove the minus sign from a negative number. So always that absolute function are returned to the positive value. Average. So A, B, G. Average, actually move our average numbers. I have something 10, 20 and 30. What is the average? So the middle number is called the average. So 20. So it's called the average. Now factorial. It is the most important function, and before that count. What is a count? Count means rate the numbers of entries in a number field that is a range of an array. So if you use your count number, and use a value. Value means I have dragged from here to here. If you have dragged up to 4 to 20, how many numbers are present? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you drag the number and then close the bracket, you press enter, so 6 will be flat because 6 number I have to count it. So count function take the number of entities in a number field that is a range of an array number. That is it. And you can also use a count function like give to the value inside a count function like 5, 8, 70, 100, number. How many numbers I have included? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 into this. Okay. Now next factorial. This is a very useful function fact. Now before use the function and the definition of factorial. Now look at the Excel. Return the factorial of a number equal to the 1 into 2 into 3 and given numbers. Equal means you have input a 5. So your number will be multiplied from the first one. Start with the 1 and up to the equal number will be displayed. Like here you have to 120. How it is 120? 1, again 2, 3, then 4, then 5. Okay. I have included 5. So starting number from 1 and multiply to the each value. Like 1 into 2. 1 into 2 is a 2. Okay. 2 into 3 is 6. 6, 4 equals 24. Okay. And 24 into 5 is equal 120. So that is a factorial of 5 is 120. Okay. Now tell me what is the factorial of 6? Factorial of 6 means up to 3 will be multiplied by each number. 1 into 2 is 2 and 2 into 3 is 6. Now look at that here. If you are putting here 3, so 6 into 3. So 1 into 2 into 3. So that is a factorial function. Now what is GCD function? GCD function return the greatest common division of 2 or more integers. That is called GCD. If you put in here GCD 6 and 9, what is the common value and divided by all this number? It is a 3. 3 is divided by all number. 6 also divided by 3 and 9 also divided by 3. So number 3 will show. As well as LCM, list of common multiplication is LCM. List of common multiples. Okay. Now 9 and 8, 6 and 9. Both value are given and find out the LCM. This is 18 will be. How it is 18 came? So I will show you how it is came 18. Open MS Paint. Now I have inputted the value first 6 and then comma and next value is 9. Divided by 3. Okay. So what number will become? Go to here 2 into 3 6 and 3 into 3 is 9. So 3 here. So now we can multiply the numbers 3 into 2 into 3. So equal, that means 3 into 2 it is a 6 and 6 into 3 it is a 18. So 18 is a result of GCD. So that is we are showing GCD is 18. Okay. What is the power function? Now read the definition. The result of a number is real power. Our exact function takes the 2 arguments. Okay, we need have 2 arguments. For one is number, another is for power. Okay, so the argument, the base, any real number to the exponent, power, comma, the significance, how many times the given numbers is by itself. So I have included 3 and comma and giving power 3. That means 3 cubed. 3 cubed is 3 into 3 is 9 and 9 into 3 is 27. So at 27 go write the power 5 and 2. Okay, so 25 is here. Now next move on to the next function in Excel, SQRT. These are all the functions and SQRT root of a number, and if the number is negative, so error result will be given. So always if you have put when you find the SQRT, give the positive number, not give any negative numbers. Negative number is here, it should not be found by the Excel, and also in mathematics. So SQRT, then the bracket, and I am putting 36. What's 36 value of SQRT? 6. So 6 will definitely be. Okay, now look at this. If you are putting minus here, so formula will be error. So for now, here we say that means numeric value is not accepted by SQRT function. We have input already negative values. This negative value is not working as a SQRT. Next, more. Here, see the example. Work SQRT is 81. Okay, so mod function is used for the remainder after the number is divisible by the division. Okay, so I am putting here 5 and 6. What will be the remainder? Is 2 is the remainder. So remainder is for using a mod function. Okay. Now quotient. Quotient, that is separate function, will not after the division only without decimal point that number will be full. Like here putting the equal sign and with the quotient right here and number first I have put in 6 and here write 4 and that is 1 in the quotient. Okay. You can easily the quotient. So okay, move on to the next function. It is int. What is int function? Int function always return to the less nearest integer value. Like if you have put int and if that 7.8, what is the nearest integer always of 7. So it is integer value return is 7. So if you put in here minus 7.8, what is the nearest less than integer? So always if minus comes, nearest is the minus, because minus 8 is the display. So I hope students you understand all the functions I have applied here. So if you have any difficulties, so please write the comments in my channel. I always help you. So you can also try and apply the formula in Excel. So students, for watching this video, and I will discuss with another important topic from your passage for Excel. So thank you.